Oh yeah, here we go. We got another variety pack. This one is the Brews Brothers New Wave by Parallel 49. They usually make one of these every year or so, and they team up with a bunch of other breweries to make collaborations, and then they stick them in here. Parallel 49 is a huge name, of course. I've reviewed them a lot, so it's a nice exposure for some of these breweries. Some of which I'm fans of, and some of which I've never actually been to. Actually, most of them I have not been to, or had a lot of beers. So this will be an interesting experience. And I'm going to change this up from my previous ones. I'm not going to do the randomized thing. I'm going to plan it ahead so I have the proper glass. And I'm just more prepared that way. So my thoughts are more concise, or at the very least focused, researched at that. Now, with that being said, I have a beer here that I don't know what the hell to think of, just on by looking at it. It's this one's by Bad Tattoo and Parallel 49, of course. It's Hungry Like the Wolf Persimmon Belgian Scotch Ale. Persimmon Belgian Scotch Ale. There's about 100 things wrong with that. One, I'm not that experienced with Scotch ales. I mentioned that before. I don't really know what the definition of it is. I should really look that up one day, but I'm shameful and lazy. But the part that gets me is, well, actually, then of course the Belgian part. Belgian Scotch ales never seem like very common to me, but you know, they're gonna be a hybrid. But here's the next part: persimmon. I've never had a persimmon in my life. I've seen it in stores. I have no idea what it tastes like. For some reason, I've always thought it tastes kind of like an orange mixed with a pomegranate. That may be inaccurate. I'm not even entirely sure what the inside of a persimmon looks like, let alone what it tastes like. So we got an ale I'm inexperienced with, a Scotch ale, and a fruit I never had. What the hell kind of glass do I put it in? Well, I decided to go the Belgian, focus on the Belgian part, and get this little tulip glass, which a lot of Belgian ales are served in. So, we'll just have to wing it this time. And we'll have to see if I'm really qualified to even review this. So, 7.2% alcohol. That's strong. No blurb on here. Not going to describe what it is. I guess with a freaking name like Persimmon Belgian Scotch Ale, you just gotta have to dig in and try it. You can't not try it with a combination like that, right? I wouldn't know. I don't know jack about persimmons. Alright. So far it looks more like a Scotch ale to me, darker. Not to say there aren't dark Belgian beers, but usually when you think of a Belgian ale, you think of a light, a blondish one. This one is really dark amber, like I'd say more of a brown, if anything. Yeah, certainly I can't see my fingers on either side of it. It is murky. It's a thick. The color is very thick, very opaque, I guess the words. I don't know if that's pronounced right. I never actually heard anyone say it. I've only seen it written. Opaque, whatever. Let's focus on the beer again. Considering has a fruit flavor, and I expected the scent to be stronger. It's almost kind of spicy. There we go. There's a little bit of fruit at the end there. Not really a strong fruit scent. Well, no, it's there. It's prominent. Just very mild. Yeah, fruit with a bit of a spicy tinge to it. Like just generic, you know. Hey, there's some seasoning in this. All right, let's try it out. I think it's got a very strong persimmon flavor. I wouldn't know. I've never had a persimmon. Definitely sweet. I don't really taste a whole lot of beer or alcohol in there, which makes it dangerous because this is actually 7.8. Pretty strong for a beer. Yeah, so it's not too complex. I am enjoying what I presume is the persimmon flavor. Might be my lack of experience with it that's making me sell it short, but it doesn't seem that complex aside from that. It's got a nice fruity flavor. That's about it. Yeah. So, I like it. It's not really wowing me. Um, it's kind of strange. It might be because I can't isolate the fruit flavor properly and see if there's any subtleties in the beer itself. Um, it's difficult for me to taste beyond the fruit flavor. I'm assuming that's the fruit flavor and not the hops, because I've never had a persimmon. It's all right. The flavor is nice. It's just if I saw it as a single, would I buy it? Probably not. If I saw it in a 6-pack, would I buy it? Probably not. If it was another one of these packs, would I buy the pack? Yeah. Someone had this at their house. Would I drink it to relive the memories? Yes. Yes, I would. So it's a pleasant beer. Pleasant beer, and if I think back on it, a year from now, I'll think that was a pleasant beer. But wouldn't necessarily be eager to put money down to revisit it. It's not really a bad sign, and it could just be me. Well, actually, I probably would want to revisit it just so I can see. Actually, yeah, I'll take it back. I would like to revisit this after I've eaten a persimmon and see if I can identify it more. Yeah, so if you want to have an idea of what I think is the persimmon taste, it's a little sweet. It's quite sweet with a bit of a spice to it. Not really hot or anything like that. Just like it activates the same kind of thought process as let's say more of a dessert spice, like cinnamon or nutmeg in there. That's what I would say. So it's pleasant. It's almost starting to taste like juicy fruit gum after a certain point, though. Which, again, might just be my whole inexperience with persimmons. All right, I'm going to get to work on this. You have a great day now. Cheers.